my victorious Virgos. This is Brandy with Fates of 3 Tarot, and I'm going to try and do a quick love spread for you guys. We'll find out what the cards have to say about all of that. Thank you. Chemistry. There is a strong magnetic attraction here. Nice. Okay. And then we've got finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Okay. I'm going to use these two cards to kind of keep myself grounded and kind of focus back in on that as an overall, if I tend to get myself lost as I am babbling and picking up on various energies. Speaking of that, thank you so much for being here. Our channel is growing, and I am so excited, and it is because of each and every one of you guys. So I appreciate you, and a huge shout out to y'all. Energies may be reversed. Cross watchers are always welcome. If this does not resonate, please leave it on the table for whoever was supposed to see it. In that case, you may want to check some of your other placements, such as your moon, your rising, your Venus, your north node. Three of Wands. All right. We've got some great energy going, Virgo. Oh, thank you. Seven of Swords. Okay. This can be cunning. It can be deception. Can be doing whatever it takes to come out on top. We're going to find out during the expansion, right? It can be sneaky, cunning, but it's resourceful, strategic. Three of Wands. That's kind of a watching for your ships to come in. You've been putting in this work, this effort, this energy, and you're like, okay, I should be starting to see some of the payoff. So where is it? Okay, Three of Wands is also like a you know, it's a momentum, it's growth, looking ahead, kind of planning. So this is kind of going into a strategy, making decisions, deciding where you want to go. Page of Swords, she's bringing in some truth, but she's also looking over her shoulder. So that can go into this deceptive kind of energy as well. So let's find out what's going on, because we will definitely know more in the expansion on this. But I'm feeling like this is you have made some plans and some goals, and you put foresight into it, right? You've planned it out. You kind of know what it's going to take. You're collecting these swords. You're leaving these other two here, so you can always go back if you need to. But that you have a plan, and it has you coming out on top by the way you're doing it. Eight of Cups, walking away from what no longer serves you. This is present energies now. Of course, this is past coming into present, so this could be just about to happen or happening now into the present, of course. Magician, manifestation, yeah. You're working on something. And I wonder if you're working on love. Of course, with finances, you could be trying to stabilize something out before you dive off into something romantic. Like, I need to have my shit together before I do this, right? Why would I get into a relationship if I'm not ready? But there's some chemistry there. Somebody's on the outskirts there, Virgo. It's got your attention. Wounded warrior energy with that Nine of Wands. She'll continue to fight. You know, she's been fighting for a long time, struggling, putting a lot of time, effort, work into this battle, and it's so close to being done. It's right on the verge of success. And the resilience, I will fight again if I have to. This is like the last stand kind of card. But it's being tired. But you know, you can see the finish line. It's right there. So you're going to keep going. Future energies, please, for Virgo. Future energies for Virgo. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. And I'm hearing to keep going, so I will here in just a second. Got judgment and justice in your future. Okay, with Three of Cups, which is going to bring celebrations. If you're dealing with a legal matter, it's going to be victorious in your favor. I'm going to say that right quick. Judgment talks of clearing the air, secrets coming out, it's rebirth. It can talk of someone from the past coming back in. But it's mostly just getting truth and clarity out there. Right? Calling it all out. And saying, you know, look, burying it all. Naked and unafraid right there. Naked, you know. It's like, this is what it is. Three of Cups is going to bring in that joy, that celebration, happiness. We've got a Knight of Pentacles that showed up over the, with this future energy. I'm going to say over the Justice, but it's not really over the Justice. It's just kind of a combination. A Knight of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Okay, there's that love offer coming in. This Knight of Pentacles. This can be an apology. It's going to be unexpected, probably. Messengers are small. They're texts, they're calls, they're something little. It's a little notion. Usually for me, immature energy. It can be someone you're dealing with that's not quite up to the same maturity standards, or even age-wise can be younger than you. But I think this is going to be kind of unexpected when this love offer comes in. It just feels like it. But this Knight of Pentacles, he's a slow-moving knight, and I think you've been, if this isn't your energy, Virgo, that this is what you've been working towards, bringing an offer to someone else. Are you bringing an offer to someone else, Virgo, or intending to? Is that what you're working towards? Are you wanting to make sure you're stable and set up before you dive off into something? We're going to find out in the expansion. Justice talks about equal give and take, balancing out the scales, karma. If someone's done you wrong, this is where it comes back around. But there's sparks flying. There's chemistry here between you and someone. But I am seeing you focused away from love at the moment. But you're manifesting. You're going, where do I want my life to be? And bringing it into reality. Okay. And I'm hearing to do this Seven of Swords from this deck. So let's find out. Seven of Swords, please. Seven of Swords. Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Wow. Okay. I'm hearing one page. Okay, so I'm going to flip these over here and we'll dive into those in just a second. I'm going to do this one off on this side because for some reason, okay, Queen of Swords with that page. Okay, they wanted that one separate for whatever reason. Thank you. Okay. All right. Okay, we've got a lot of page energy going on. There's going to be a lot of messaging going back and forth. It's going to be small gestures, though. It's not going to be these huge, bountiful, in your face. It's going to be small, but it's going to be fiery. It's going to be a lot of energy behind it. This is adventure, excitement with this page. Cheerful. Possibly extroverted, wanting to get you out and celebrate. Helping you establish your goals. This Queen of Swords, she's very self-confident. She speaks of honesty and truth and being upfront, along with this Page of Swords bringing in information of truth and knowledge. This page can also be looking over her shoulder and worried about somebody stabbing her in the back or him in the back, right? It's like I've kind of been down this road, and this Queen, right above this Eight of Cups, I'm pretty sure you cut someone out. I am fairly certain that's what's going on in this situation. You're like, this is no longer serving my greatest good. I had to sit and contemplate on this decision for a while because there are sparks. There is inspiration, and it's fast moving, and I love the energy of it. But is it working for me? Is it working for you? Are we doing something toxic, or are we, there's something here that's nagging at you and about this situation, even though it's inspirational. You've got two pages of messages coming in, and it's truth, and it is, maybe it sparks a different direction with that wand energy. But that Queen of Swords, she's very self-confident, self-assured, independent, honest. She's objective. Again, the fair, the balance. Okay. Then we had the World come in with the Tower and the Eight of Wands. So again, the communication, lots of communication back and forth. I was already feeling that before with the Page energy. The Tower is unexpected change. Probably chaos, breaks things down to the foundation. It's like this wasn't built solid. And you were sorting something out. When this came in, it really brought in some clarity for you, Virgo. I'm not sure what it is with this Three of Wands energy, you know, whether you were expecting something and then it went totally and completely foobar on you, or if it's because you've got the World. It was meant to happen. Whatever this was is like it ended this cycle. You are learning your lessons. You've developed. You did the growth you needed to close this part out so you can grow into something new. Okay, but I'm seeing that you're planning, that you're, you know, you've already got these ideas in your head because this is in past energies. So this could have been a long time ago. It could have been a week ago. You know your situation. I don't. But whatever this is, you're through with the heartbreak, the heartache side of it. You are now to the, you've been gathering information stage, I think. That's what it's feeling like. It's like this tower brought in this information. It closed out this cycle. And now you're like, okay, I've got this new inspiration. I know more where I want to go with my life. I know where things want to, you know, what I need to do. I know something I need to work on. And in the process of this, you are still closing out other things and walking away from things that are not serving you as those realizations come into being. Because you're like, this is what I'm wanting. I've got my strategy. I'm being very cunning about this. I'm working very hard. I'm not closing any doors. I'm leaving them there, but right here you're walking away from them. Because right here, you're not sure yet that you can walk away. It's like, I don't know. I'm kind of deciding. I don't want to burn that bridge. Right? Okay. But it's got you stuck in your head because there's the Eight of Swords. So you're going to the 7, to the 8. Being stuck in your head, bouncing around, going, you know what? I can't make this decision right now. I'm stressed. I'm self-imprisoned in my mind. I've got anxiety. You know, I'm just going to stay here stuck because I don't want to open my eyes and walk away because it's going to really suck if I have to do that. Am I ready to do that? Am I ready to let this go? Well, at some point you're going to because you're going to walk away. You have to for you. Okay, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Got the 7 of Pentacles. See, there we go. Talking about, do we want to continue investing in this? Do you want to continue pouring time, effort, energy, money, whatever it is, into this situation? You've been growing it. Look at that. You're starting to get this to the point where you're almost harvesting. 3 of Wands. You're waiting for those ships to come in. Is that what it is? You're not wanting to take a complete loss on this situation? Okay. Do what's best for you, Virgo. Right? I can understand that, not wanting to take a complete and total loss and starting at 0. You also have to decide what's worth it for you because it's stressing you. Is it really worth putting off because you're stuck in your head over the situation? Ace of Pentacles is the new beginning. You solid, firm foundations. That's the Ace of, you know, practicality, reliable. It's the ground energy. There you go. This is what you work with, right? 2 of Pentacles, trying to balance out a situation. You see these ships out here? But she's going, you know, I'm trying to keep all these up in the air. And at some point, it's going to come crashing down. But for right now, I'm going to keep juggling. Whether this is home and family or work and family or relationships and whatever this is. It is things that you are trying to keep going at the moment. But it's weighing heavy on you. And then we have the Hierophant. Is this some kind of commitment, some kind of contract that you're in, that you're having to fulfill your side of? This can also speak of religion. It can be a teacher, mentor. It's also a commitment card. So, you know, if you are in a committed situation and you're trying to sort your way out of it without taking a complete and total loss, yeah, I can totally understand that. But it's up to you to decide what's worth it, right? Because you are ending this cycle. This tower has come down. You know what's going on now. I'm not going to dive into that as much as I would like to, just because I know that because of the everybody's energy, everybody's situation is totally different. So this tower is going to be different for everyone. But it is, the good news is this tower brings in this new cycle, that new beginning. And the best part of it is you've got judgment and justice sitting here in your future. So even though it may not go completely in your way, it's going to be a fair decision. Okay, if this is a legal matter, this isn't going to end up fair. It's going to be most likely in your favor. Okay. So, let's get to this present energy. 8 of Cups, please. 8 of Cups. Show me the 8 of Cups. What does Virgo need to hear? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. There we go. Yes. She's looking at that pentacle and she's going, you know what? I'm doing well. I'm prospering. I can do this on my own. You know, she's generous. She's caring. She tends to have good business sense. Very comforting. Welcoming. You know, she can share those pentacles with whoever she desires. She's abundant. Sensible. And the Emperor. Wow. Somebody else had that combination. Who was it? I can't remember at the moment. It was during an expansion as well. Of the Queen of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Emperor, of course, is bossing up energy, taking, you know, control of a situation, not putting up with the bullshit anymore. When he has his eyes set on something, on a goal, he goes after it. He's ambitious. He knows how to do it. He can be very disciplined, structured. He has a heart. Sometimes it's hard to know that. But he's more the logistical side of the bossing up energy. He's going to take care of business. And this Queen of Pentacles is along those lines too, except she brings in the more generous, caring, nurturing side of it as well. So this is a very good balance if this is the energy you're taking on right now, Virgo. And I'm feeling that's you. Magician. Thank you. The Hierophant once again. Okay. Talking about a commitment. 5 of Cups. King of Swords. Yeah, some truth is coming in, and as this cycle is completing, there's going to be all kinds of drama. And you're going to want to cut through the bullshit, Virgo. You're going to be like, look, I'm so done with this. I'm so over it. I'm just ready for my new start, my new beginning, and I know which direction I want to go. I've been planning in this. I've been working towards it, and I'm just cutting the bullshit out now. Right? I want it to be fair. I'm not trying to be, you know, mean or selfish. I have high standards still, and I'm not going to put up with, you know, the integrity is there, and reason, and I'm not going to put up with the bullshit. Don't try to jerk me around. Don't try to, you know. I'm going to be in a mourning cycle because I did lose out on this too. I had a lot invested in this situation. And you know what, Virgo? It's okay to mourn. It's okay to express that. Because you did. There was a lot involved in this. And again, the Hierophant. So this is either a committed situation that you're coming out of, or some type of legal, there's something legal involved in this. I keep feeling legal. But it can be speaking of religion as well. But that you are allowed to mourn. You know, you did put a lot of effort and time. But you're manifesting. You're bringing into your world what you're ready for. You know, it's like, look, I know what I want now. I thought I wanted this, but this is not what I wanted, so I'm ending it. I'm cutting it out of my life. It's a long, hard road, but you're doing it. You're almost there. You're almost to victory. It's right here in your present energy. All right? You'll keep battling because you have to. Tell me about this. Thank you. Yeah, going into calmer waters, going into yourself. Yep, there's your energy right there for the Hermit. Thank you. Anything else? No? Of course, the Hermit, if this is a religious matter, the Hermit does speak of not following the crowd, kind of doing your own thing. It's also going into an introspective mode, taking in all this information, making decisions, taking that time out to make a clear decision, to bring all this information in and giving yourself time to process. And going into these calmer waters with the Magician, once again, you are manifesting. You know what you're wanting to bring in. You're like, okay, I've learned all of this stuff. I've completed this cycle, and now I know. How did I not know this before? A lot of the times, myself personally, when I'm ending cycles out, it's like, wow, how did I not do this before, know this before? I hadn't lived it before, you know? But it's like, I just can't believe it. How is this possible? That I knew it. I mean, I logically knew it, but I hadn't lived it, so it's different. Tell me, oh, thank you. About this Judgment. Yep, Knight of Swords. Wow, thank you. Oh, the Sun and the Page of Cups. Okay, you've got all the pages, I think. I think at this point you've got all the, no, there's Page of Cups right here. You've got a love offer coming in. It's going to be very happy for you. Judgment's bringing in truth, clarity, and so is this Knight. And it's going to happen fast. This is going to happen very quickly. When it starts picking up, it's like you've been in this energy, this kind of, I won't say stagnant, because you have been making progress. It hasn't been the progress you wanted to make. Of course, it went in its own dear sweet time. But it has been making progress. But once you hit this one certain section, it's going to be like whoosh. Everything just happens so fast. You went from this tower being explosive to just kind of dealing with the fallout. And now, you know, you're in the mourning cycle, and, you know, you have to give yourself time for that too, right? Don't just bury it. You did have stuff invested emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever, invested in this situation. So you are allowed to mourn. But there's always hope. There's 2 cups right here behind you, okay? And there it is. Here's the joy coming in with this information, this Judgment. And this can be a rebirth. This may be your rebirth as you're coming back to life, Virgo. Okay? But it's bringing in this love offer or love apology. Good news messages even. And this is definitely happy, joy, abundance with the Sun, victory. 3 of Cups, please. Yes. Yep. It's 1111. That's soulmate type energy. And there's your 10 of Cups. There it is. As you get yourself back and you clear this out, whatever this drama fest is that's going on in your life, which I am so sorry you're going through it. I know you can handle it. It's not looking, I mean, I think the painful side of it is mostly done, if that makes sense. I think this is mostly the actual just dealing with it, having to put things in the past and letting go. 1111, that's the soulmate card, pre-marriage card for a lot. Joy, happiness, celebrations. Joy, happiness, celebrations. Joy, happiness, celebrations, getting together. 10 of Cups, right? This is that white picket fence that the things that most people dream about. Building that life, that family together, the wishes, the hopes, the dreams, success. It's right there, right? And it's right here in your future. And it's not far. People are going to be excited and they're going to celebrate with you. Okay. Let's find out about this Justice card, please. This is karma coming back in, balancing those scales out. Choices. Okay. Not knowing which direction to go. This can speak of some type of fantasy or illusion as well. But it's making a decision usually. And trying to be fair and balanced in this decision and wanting the clarity to make a clear decision. Right. Because you're kind of holding on tight. And I don't blame you, Virgo. You know, that's the miser energy. You're not wanting to invest in something wholeheartedly without knowing what you're getting into. And that makes perfect sense, especially coming out of whatever this is, you know. You're manifesting this better life for yourself and bringing in these positive, joyous things. And with that comes this love offer. And it's like, well, hold on a minute. I'm putting I have boundaries up. You know, you don't want to be too much of a miser, right? You don't ever want to stay in the miser energy for too long, but you are allowed to protect yourself. You're allowed to protect your investments. You are, you know, and I mean emotion, your logic, your intellect, all of it. You are allowed to defend and protect who's allowed in your energy and who you give to. But you don't want to be so guarded that you don't ever allow anyone else in. You don't want this to turn into a fear-based clinging. I'm holding on so tight because I'm afraid I'm going to lose something else. I hope that makes sense for whoever was supposed to hear it. Okay. Knight of Pentacles and Page of Cups, and this is the same person. So let's hear about it. What Virgo needs to hear. Thank you. It's a King of Pentacles moving in, right? Offering that love cup. There you go. It's coming, Virgo. And this is a happy one. This is going to be a joyous one. It's got good things going on. I mean, there's going to be some chemistry. Sparks are going to be flying with this one. It's going to be unexpected. You're going to be like, wow, where have you been all this time? And as I said, this may be someone else that has also gone through some cycles that come back into your energy. But I'm honestly feeling fresh energy. This feels like somebody fresh, somebody new. And you're going to have to learn about them before you can make this firm investment. But they're coming in as a King of Pentacles, which is, you know, of course, the prosperous, abundant, safe, protective provider. Okay? Very grounded energy for you, Virgo. And if you've been struggling with some other stuff, this is probably exactly what you were manifesting in. Somebody stable. Somebody that you can actually, you know, they can be sensual with you, but be reliable. It's like, you know, I need the kindness. I need, you know, somebody that's going to be supportive of me as well. And that I can be supportive of and feel safe with. Right? Okay, let me grab you an oracle real quick, Virgo. Because this is looking beautiful. You're going through some struggles, some stress. You've got this, though. You already know what you're doing. You're on a path. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. And I think that's what this is. This is, in all reality, this deck is really good about summing up readings. I think this was about you going towards your peace after finding out some information that disrupted it and brought you down to your knees. I think that whatever the struggle was, this tower came in and it was like rebalancing out. You were brought down and you were like, okay, now I need to make some decisions on where I want my world. And you have, and you're working towards it. And you're going to continue. This is a constant, you know, it's a constant path, a constant work that we have to do. But you've got a lot of happiness and abundance coming in. So it's beautiful. I'm excited for you. Okay, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for making it to the end. And until next time, be healthy, be happy, and do what's good for you. Ta-ta.